Hello, my name is Pam Grace, and I am the founder and CEO of DiscoverU Health. And so we're going to continue the conversation once again. We talked about the woman, we talked about science, but let's talk about the fracture. Henrietta Lacks cells were taken in 1951 without her knowledge or consent. And at the time, there was no clear laws around doctors asking for permission to use the patient's tissue for research. But here's the thing. Legal does not always mean ethical, and ethical doesn't always mean just. For decades, her cells were grown, distributed, commercialized, and used in labs across the world. Meanwhile, her family did not fully understand what happened until 1970s. Okay? Her family were asked for blood samples for research without clearly being told why. They learned that parts of their mother's biology were being used, bought, and sold. And they themselves often struggled to access healthcare. That contradiction matters because stories like this don't just live in history books, they live in memory. They shape how communities feel about clinical trials, vaccines, reproductive health, cancer screenings, genetic testings. Okay? So when people ask, or when people say, I don't trust the healthcare system, they distrust, or their distrust did not just appear overnight. It was that slow build through moments where power outweighed permission. Henrietta Lacks was not only an example. We've seen this in the Tuskegee syphilis study, the forced sterilization, medical experiments on vulnerable populations. So when we talk about health disparities today, we talk about delayed care, missed screenings, hesitancy, and we have to be honest. Trust is fragile. And once fractured, it takes generations to repair. Progress without consent fractures healthcare because healthcare is not just about innovation, it's about relationships. And relationships require transparency, accountability, ethics, and yes, consent. So it's not about canceling science, but it is about demanding science to honor humanity. See you guys on the next one.